good, sir. Hey, easy, 63, back. Hey, 73. No, sir.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27.
You've got to be impressed by the defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Hurts. And the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long.
Hey, easy, 63, back. Hey, Silver. Carl up Yeti. 73. There.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And he's going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you got to give the receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Going right back to Dotson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
Eagles first down. Madden 15. Madden Eagles first down.
Play action. Here's Hurts. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting run backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Throw right side complete to Dotson. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Gets this out quickly to Dotson. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Well, they're not hiding who their central focus is on offense, Charles. He already now has 4 receptions here on this opening drive.
And I know people who are watching the game are thinking, did they forget about him in the defensive game plan? But it's actually been the opposite. They're giving him a lot of attention, but he's been very creative and savvy in his route running and finding seams and openings in order to create these completions.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long.
Hey, Silver.
Throwing is Hurts. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Tiger Swamp, Tiger Swamp. Yeti, Yeti.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. So our initial drive this afternoon results in 3. Not sure that that's a statement necessarily, but getting points on the road, never a bad thing.
You're exactly right about that. I love how you framed it, right? Not sure it's a statement, but at the same time, you're putting something out there, aren't you? Letting them know, hey, we can play that.
He takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Play action, now it's Daniels. Open man is the tight end, John Bates. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, you can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Now he'll take this and run. And oh, he caught it up. Oh, one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
You can admire his willingness to sacrifice his body to try and pick up the first down, and I do. But let's face it, you know his coaches are going to warn him about diving or extending for a marker for this exact reason. So much easier to have the ball knocked free when you're extended like that. So if you're going to dive, you got to make sure you secure the football, which he didn't.
Now Hurts looking to change the play.
63.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping the second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. They'll give it to Barkley off the option play. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. 16 more on that one and another first down.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense, because in a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain, 3-0 our score. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. And now an audible here into something else. They'll get that one out quickly to Brown. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. They'll go for a gain of 7. And that will bring up second down.
Great. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
King, Phil King, Phil King.
Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal.
And this is just a little touch pass. They set the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to it. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a 1st down. A nice, consistent game.
Great, set. Right anyway, huh? Tiger swamp. Delta.
Barkley diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown.
Philadelphia.
And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive, and how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
26-yard line.
Real quick. Baby, you only replicating bills. Now I'm finished. Not even a little bit. Oh, Lord. Know yourself. Know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you song, but still so
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Off the play fake, Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Here now, 2nd and 4.
At the 33-yard line.
They go play action. Daniels. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Panther 60. Cougar 19.
To throw is Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. 2nd down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Daniels looking to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go to the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Daniel's going to keep it. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
Nice call on defense, rolling out the nickel package for that big 3rd down play. And he did an excellent job locking down coverage and forcing him to try and run for it. And he doesn't get there, which brings up a big 4th down call.
19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
Daniels going to throw for it. And he is caught. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
70.
Throwing now is Daniels. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he will find his man Samuel. And he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown. Deebo Samuel as the first half is winding down. And the Commanders are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
I thought he was
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
There he goes left side. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown one play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
Let's go now.
To the air goes Daniels. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cup, Buffalo, 18.
Now Daniels. Slings this deep from McLaurin. It's caught at the 10. And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. Terry McLaurin, 58 yards. And the Commanders have got it back to within a score. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had the quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your turkey bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
They begin with a run by Barkley. And a short pickup to about the 25.
Oh, that's a real nice job there.
Just pushed him 3 yards.
They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
From the 25, here's second down and 8. They'll go to Barkley again. 137 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. They couldn't ask for much more at this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. First and 10 here. Here's Hurts to throw. It's caught. Smith. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Final minute now, the third quarter. And they're going to motion Dotson to the left. From the 44, Hurts. This is intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
Now it's J.C. and Ja'Cory Cross-Merritt. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
Here's Daniels. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Just work with me a second here, because in my lifetime, seeing how quarterback percentages have changed in throwing the football, I mean, back in the good old days, if you were around 50%, you were doing okay. But now, you need to be 65 to 70% to be considered an elite quarterback. And in this ball game, it feels like we're playing old school, right around 50%.
Yeah, he's under 50%. He needs to start hitting more targets. Got a man, it's Brown. And he's going to have the Commanders' first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Cougar 19. 19. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger. 19, 18.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Setting up the screen, Krosky Merritt. And he is going to lose yardage here. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down.
At the Eagles' 36-yard line.
7 Pirates.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
First and 10.
Back to 80.
4-yard line.
19, 18.
They'll look to throw again. Now Daniels going to keep it. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
14-yard line.
Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Dragon 60. 18. Pioneer. Hey, Crash. Ready?
They'll try and run for it. Krosky Merritt. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Commanders have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah.
And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far.
Jake Moody to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a...
Yeah.
Shot at the end of it.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Call up, yes. Great. Set. Anyone else?
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Great. Hey, let's go. Go Silver, ready? Hey, 73. Out.
Up the middle with Barkley. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Work to do here with a crowd at fever pitch. 3rd and 9. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Eagles first down. It's a gain of 10.
Back to throw.
Philadelphia.
This one caught by Brown.
Brandon, it's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later they're going to have to stop the clock.
Yeah.
He's back to throw. Now Hurts, he's going to do it himself. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for Commanders touchdown. And so much for the game-winning 2-minute drive. I think that interception return there pretty much seals the deal.
And one thing to keep in mind, in this situation with the score that close, defense isn't backing off and just giving you easy throws. They're playing aggressively as well, and they end up picking that one off and sealing the deal for themselves.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And it's a pretty good return here, so get this up to the 29. They'll come up first and 10 here. Now flags come in here. Looked like one of the Eagles might have moved. Penalties not what they needed here. First and 15. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. Pass complete. Goddard. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. As a stop with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Second and 5 at the 33-yard line.
Here comes second down and 5. Throwing his Hurts. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical third down here. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
And this is 4-down territory here. They know down 2 scores at this late stage, 10-yard passes aren't going to do it. So they took the shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
They'll try and throw for it. Hurts. Working the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he takes this one into the end zone. And all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Elliott now to add the extra point. And the lead is down to 2. So still a chance with just over 20 seconds to go, but they need to get this one back, no doubt. And this is going to be recovered by the hand seam. And that should just about put a camper on this one. A big Big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go, Tim.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
Come on, come on.
We've got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. 2nd and 6.
Ready? Hiking it. Ready?
That one looks like he'll throw here. Now Daniel's going to keep it. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one. Washington about to close this one out as they are down to a knee. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.